Welcome to this unique masterclass training in which I want to increase your skills in editing and making new sounds with synthesizers. It doesn't matter if you are a beginner or a pro, this training will give you a solid base and fresh new ideas for working with synthesizers. This entire masterclass is constructed around the 4-element synth. Keep it next to you during this entire training. Let's take a closer look at it. As you can see, this synth model is built using 4 elements. They all have their own color. Green for element 1, blue for element 2, brown for element 3, and yellow for element 4. This synth model covers every basic aspect about subtractive synthesis. Oscillators use waveforms for generating their basic sound, and a character is formed by the harmonics inside each waveform. As we discussed in this chapter Waveform Part 1, the waveforms used in subtractive synthesis are displayed as names or symbols. If we look again at green element 1, we can see the sine waveform, triangle waveform, saw waveform, square waveform, pulse waveform, noise waveform, digital or sample waveform, and the sub-oscillator. The question is, of course, how do we use them? Noise is the perfect word to describe this waveform. It generates a lot of noise. In many synthesizers, we do have the option to choose between white noise and pink noise. Here we have the Jupiter 8, and on it I can select noise as a waveform, and by using this selector I can switch between white or pink noise. Oscillator pitch fine detuning. A more delicate change to a sound is created by using the detune function of the oscillators. Here on the Minimoog we can detune oscillator 2 against oscillator 1. Note that both are set on the same octave setting. In the introduction to the filter section, we showed you that many knobs on your synth panels are not really filter parts. But if you look at the 4-element synth chart, specifically the element 2 again, you will see that type and slope are really filter parts. So if you are unsure about certain parameters that you see on your own synth, just grab the 4-element synth and you will find the answer.
In the book, you can also read the chapter entitled Element 2 to learn more about filter types and slope.